Hello teman-teman, welcome to a Cup of Java's test kitchen. Today we're going to cook ikan bakar. Have you ever had the hankering for a good ikan bakar padang? But the good places always have long lines, and by the time you get to the front, it's probably sold out. Today we're going to learn how to make a good ikan bakar padang. Nice, crispy and spicy, and it'll only take you about 30 minutes.
We start our sambal off with 10 to 15 red shallots, 4 green chili padi or bird's eye chili, 6 fresh green chilies, and we move on to our aromatics. First off, fresh down kunyit or turmeric leaf, 3 to 4 lemongrass stalks or serai, 8 to 10 cloves of garlic, about 2 thumbs of fresh turmeric root. I'm using 2 kinds of ginger, blue ginger or lengkuas and normal ginger. This is candle nut or kamiri, which has to be toasted for about 10 minutes on high heat. And now we can start to prepare our sambal. Give the shallots a rough chop so it's easier to blend. And the same with the chilies. Now it's important to remember for this recipe that we want the sambal to be quite fine, but it's okay to have a little bit of texture in there. Here is our lemongrass or serai. Here I'm preparing 100 ml of santan or coconut cream. Not using too much because I don't want it to be too wet so that the fish can get a nice crispy exterior. In goes the ingredients that we prepared earlier. Over here I'm using a mortar and pestle to pound the candle nut. Now don't be afraid of using candle nut. It's a very popular Indonesian ingredient and it imparts a flavor almost like macadamia, but it also helps thicken mixtures. In goes the coconut cream and just a very little bit of water to help things combine and blend. Here I'm adding 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. And now it's time to turn up the heat. We fry the sambal in 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now we're going to cook the sambal on a medium heat for about 10 minutes. Make sure to constantly stir it so that the sambal doesn't burn. Time for our secret ingredient, anchovy powder or ikan bilis powder. This adds a burst of umami and really picks up the fish flavor. Lay down some aluminium foil and just grease it with a bit of vegetable oil. And finally, we can bring in our fish. Here I'm using sela kuning, which is also called yellow-tailed scat. You can use any type of white fish, which is smaller is better, because it allows for the fish to get nice and crispy as it bakes. Here's some fish that I prepared earlier. It is baked in an oven at about 200 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Now I've opted to bake the fish instead of frying because I wanted to get that nice crispy golden exterior, and I used less oil in the process. Top with a little bit of chili and a bit of cucumber for the faint-hearted. Don't forget to garnish. And there you have it, ikan bakar padang, a cup of Java style.
Argentina, Buenos Aires.